Hi everyone, this is Rebecca Reeves and I'll be talking to you tonight about informed consent and counseling. Part of our assignment was to look on the internet and find a template as an example of informed consent. The template that I pulled is informed consent for therapy services, specifically for an adult. It's a printable template from the Center of Ethical Practices website and it's available for purchase. It's under the Continuing Education Resources for Mental Health Professionals. Part of the assignment was to compare it with the ACA Code of Ethics, as well as the Code of Ethics for our state. Mine's the state of Georgia, and I found mine under the Rules and Regulations of the state of Georgia, Chapter 135-7 in the Code of Ethics. The template that I printed off was pretty thorough in the information. I really like the fact that it was broken down into subheadings, and then those subheadings were explained. The subheadings included the agreement for services, psychological services, the expectations of appointments, the professional fees, insurance, professional records, confidentiality, parents and minors, and then ways to contact the counselor. And then there's also a section for other rights. The template was pretty thorough and in line with the APA Code of Ethics. The only area that I think may have needed a little bit of clarification would have been information about the counselor's qualifications, credentials, and experiences per the recommendations of the APA Code A.2.B. Code A.2.C discusses the use of clear and understandable language, which I feel is very important in informed consent. It's really easy to use terminology and words, but sometimes clients don't always understand what we're saying. Even when it's in writing, we may use terminology that's not clear to the clients. Lustgardner, Elchert, Cedarburg, Garrison, and Ho in 2017 discussed the importance of readability of written informed consent, and they highlight the importance of research to determine if clients are able to comprehend the anticipated therapy plans and basically the information that they're getting from the counselor. For the most part, the template that I had pulled, although it was really long and there was a lot of wording, it was very clear and concise in the word choices. Even in there, it discusses like the DSM-4, and it talks about what that is and the role that the DSM-4 plays. So I thought that was really a positive in the word choices for that. The Georgia Code of Ethics has less specific language to define the expectations of informed consent specifically. However, the language does identify unprofessional conduct that would be significant to informed consent. For example, in Rule 135-7-.01, discussing the responsibility to clients under D, unprofessional conduct includes undertaking a course of treatment when the client or the client's representative does not understand and agree with the treatment goals, which would be part of informed consent. And it goes on, there's a number of things broken down throughout the Code of Ethics in the state of Georgia that defines what unprofessional conduct would be. And those, each of those sections are in line with what informed consent should be. So the template that I pulled, I think, is in line both with the state of Georgia as well as with the APA and could be very useful, with the exception of maybe just adding something about the counselor's credentials. That's all I have on this. Thank you very much, and I hope you guys have a great evening.